Well, good morning, everybody. As you saw, the big news yesterday was that Belle had her babies, and there were three of them, and they are adorable, and they are monochromatic. They're all black and white, various types. And I'm also happy to report that Belle seems like she's doing very well. She's maybe a little bit more nervous of a mom than I expected, but she's also just very sweet. She just let me take all of her babies and weigh them, and you could tell she was a little nervous about it, but that she let it happen. She let me take them and weigh them, and she was okay with it. Plus, this morning she got up out of the box about 5 o'clock, I want to say, and just started sort of meowing and walking around the room and meowing. And I think she was looking for me because she got me out of bed, and I came in here and laid down with her for a bit, and she went back in her box and hung out with her kids as long as I was there. That's what she really wanted. So that was sweet, but it did mean I got up a little bit earlier than I wanted, um, which is okay. So we don't have names for the kittens yet. In fact, DJ hasn't been home to see them yet, but I think she'll be home tonight. So hopefully by tomorrow we'll have some names. Oh, and I meant to check to see whether they were boys or girls before I started this close up, and then I didn't do that. So that's going to have to wait too. Sorry, I intended to, and then I forgot. So we'll try to get that figured out today, though. And let's take a little look at all of them, each of them together. Separately, up close, real quick, just so I can show you who's who. Now, I figured out just a few minutes ago who this is number one. I'm just going by birth order. Who this guy reminds me of. And I'll tell you, it's not who you think. It's Spanky from the Little Rascal. Not Spanky, Alfalfa from the Little Rascals. He's got the same haircut, right? You can see it now. Alfalfa from the Little Rascals. I know. So, see, he's a little nervous about this guy. And this guy seems like he is the yeller in this group. Every time I handle him or pick him up, he wants to yell about it, and that gets mom a little nervous. So we're not going to push our luck too much. But you can see he is mostly white with little black spots. And he's got some cute little black spots on his back, too. And a black tail. And all white legs. So that's number one. And I'm saying he. It could be a girl right now for all we know. It could be a girl. I don't know. Here is, let's see, I want to go in order. This is number two then. Was the one that was born second. And you can tell this one because it's a tuxie, but it's got that uneven, the stripe on its face is off to one side instead of being down the middle, like you would expect for a tuxie. And it's got a black nose, and we've got a white belly, and we've got some white on the legs. And if you guys are looking real close, you can see these guys, they still have their umbilical cords. That's the way it is for kittens. The umbilical cord hangs on for a few days before it dries up and falls off. And we just let it happen naturally. So that was number two. And then we have the third one. And then the third one is a more classical tux face. There you go. Real symmetrical. And obviously the same sort of white markings overall. So that's number three. And another way to tell them apart is that number three, if we're looking at their back, number three's got that spot on the back of his neck that number two does not have. No spot on the back of the neck. So if you can see a little extra white there, that's got to be number three. So we'll figure out if these are boys or girls, and we'll get names for them probably before tomorrow. That would be my guess. We'll stop making Belle nervous, I hope. Let's see, let's just watch these kids for 1 second while I try to sort something out. Hang on. if that works or not. So as long as we're here, I should mention just a couple things real quick. First off, it is real normal for us to see mom cats that pant for days or even over a week after labor. So if you notice her panting here and there, that would be normal. I actually haven't noticed that at all, and that's a little abnormal, but she's had a lot of babies, so maybe she's just over it. That's fine too, but I wanted to mention it just in case you guys see it. You don't have to worry, it's normal. Also, the way I like to think about it, a lot of times you will see like a kitten that would get stuck under her or behind her. These guys can get around a lot better than you think. The minute they're born, they know how to move around. They can crawl all over this box, and they have, I mean, sometimes it seems like they can't go where they want because they just don't work that well. But you'd be surprised. They eventually get where they're going. On a similar note, sometimes they'll get trapped behind her or even under her. And the way I like to think about it is, if you consider it, they've been trapped under her for 2 months, and they're fine. So I encourage people not to panic too much if you see a kitten that seems like it's stuck under or behind mom. That's pretty normal. Now, on the other hand, if they go for 6 hours without nursing, that's different, and definitely something that we should come in here and try to deal with. They all seem, by the way, I just weighed them all. They all seem like they've gained an appropriate amount of weight for 12 hours since the last weigh-in. And we'll weigh them again tonight and make sure that they're all on track. But so far, so good. They all seem very healthy and happy little kittens. So there you go. All right, let's go see some other cats around the academy real quick. I'm gonna put the curtain down on her box. Keeps a little bit more of the warmth in there. I do have the archive of the birth. I remembered to turn on the archive when I thought it was starting, and then I turned it off afterwards. So I can upload that for everybody if you want. I feel like she was always kind of pointed away from the camera the whole time. So I don't know how much there is to see on the archive, but I'd be glad to put it up there for everybody. We can do that. I'm going to sanitize my hands. Give me 1 second, everybody. And all right. First off, let's let Brooke out. So Brooke is the one that, we started this close-up stream for. This morning news stream was all about Brooke. And she's doing great. I know, she's very happy. She's a happy camper. I was telling you guys that every morning she leaves me alone all night, but then the minute that she sees me wake up in the morning, she is all over me with purrs and headbutts, and she wants her attention. Um, and I noticed last night I didn't really see too much of her, and then this morning she wasn't there. And I wondered what happened. It seems like her routine. Why would it change? It turns out I had left her in here after dinner last night in her room, and she was in here all night. And so that's why she didn't come and see me. She was in her room. But the minute I let her out, she was super happy to see me. She got to run around for a few minutes before breakfast, and then I just closed her back in there so that she would eat some breakfast. That's why she was in there now. But she's going to get to be out the rest of the day. And if you are on our Patreon and are therefore on our Discord, for the rest of the day today, we are still running the faculty stream, which features a few of the cameras around the house. So if you are on our Discord, you can tune in and possibly see Brooke running around and interacting with the faculty here and there. Yes. I do still need to do that experiment that I've been talking about with her. I'm probably not going to get it done today either. Today is going to be mostly a catch-up day for me. I need to clean the house because DJ's coming home tonight, and because I need to clean the house anyway. It's gotten messy the last 2 days. I've had other big projects and, taking care of that extra room, and then the delivery obviously was a big deal, so I need to get caught up. That's my plan for today, is mostly to get things caught up, organized, cleaned, and then if I still have a little bit of time after that, I have to get groceries, and I have to paint the trim in the main room. The floor in the main room, I think, is all done, but the trim got a little torn up during that process. So I'm going to paint the trim in the main room, and then after that dries, as soon as tomorrow, we can move those kids downstairs. I think we should right now. That's what I think. I'm going to get DJ's opinion when she comes home tonight, but I think we should move the new kids. That's Belle's grandkids. I think we should move them down to the main room this weekend, sooner rather than later. I think they really need more exposure to humans and noises and things because they all seem just a little bit nervous and a little bit hand shy. And I feel like, though, they're at a stage where they can learn stuff really fast. So if we can get them in there and get them more exposure, I think that they will become acclimated to all the things that they should be a little bit quicker that way. So that would be my preference, is to get them down there soon. Let's see the usual cast. So first off, we have the mom up here. This is Tinker. This is actually one of Belle's kittens as well, just a little bit older than the others. The other ones are about 12 hours old, and she is about 3 years old. So there we go. This is Tinker. Now, along with the kittens, Tinker is sort of the same way. She's still a little nervous about sounds and strange things, and she's very nervous about being picked up or held, or if I put her on my lap, she gets very nervous about those things. But we're going to train her for that, and I've been working on it a little bit. I've been giving her treats when she's in my lap, and I think she's very responsive to that. She likes the treats quite a bit, and she'll take the treats from my hand, which is good, in my opinion. But that aside, if I'm not picking her up or putting her in my lap, then she is super sweet. As long as she can stand on the ground or sit in her own space, she loves to be petted, and she'll actually get up and walk and headbutt me and, rub on my ankles and stuff like a cat. So she loves the attention and the affection. She's just, who knows what her history is, but she's just real shy about being picked up or held, like I said. So I'm hoping to work on that because she would make the most beautiful and sweet lap cat. So we're going to work on getting her to be a lap cat. But it's going to take some time and some work, and that's what we do. And we've been there before. You guys know there have been mom cats even since we moved to Connecticut that did not start out wanting to be on a lap. And by the time they left, they were all good with it. So, big stretch. Look at how tall and skinny you are. You're like a model. Very tall and skinny model. Okay. A little belly rub for you. There you go. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff, isn't it? Now, she's still nursing her kittens on and off, but they don't need it. They are a month, they're almost 2 months old themselves, almost. So, they've been on solid food for quite a while. The good news is that since everybody's gotten settled in, there hasn't been any more cheese vomit. I think some of that was them just being nervous and upset by all that they've been through. And some of it might have been the fact that they did have some parasites. We just finished treating them for coccidia, and I think the treatment was probably pretty successful. Plus, we did a prophylactic deworming, not knowing for sure whether they had any worms or not. We just went ahead and treated them as though they did. That's a pretty normal thing to do. And they all seem like they're feeling much better, especially little Trifle, who clearly wasn't feeling too good the first couple days and now is just great, running around like crazy and feeling fantastic. So we're really happy about that. So let's introduce the cast one more time. This is the only girl. This is Dabble, and she is also the one that's the most shy right now. She kind of takes after her mom. She doesn't want me picking her up. But we're working on that, and I think we're making fast progress on her too. This is Monkey. Monkey is the biggest boy. Come here, buddy. Come on now. This is Monkey. He's the biggest boy, and he actually took a nap with me and Trifle together. So they were on my lap together, and we all took a nap yesterday, and that was good progress. Just being willing to hang out and sleep on me instead of with their mom. I felt like that was great. So Monkey achieved that goal yesterday. And Trifle, wherever he is, oh, he's in the cage. We'll get to him in a second. Trifle was also part of that achievement. So that felt really good. It was good for me. And then we have the other brother here, who is Putter. Putter's got his claw in a mouse, I think. Putter, are you stuck on that mouse? You seem a little stuck. His little dew claw. Oh, 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 oh. He's also making it difficult to get him out of the cheese. Come on, pal. Let me help. Part of not getting stuck and not getting your claws stuck on things is part of learning to cat. It's a lesson that all kittens need to learn at some point. Seems like you're still learning it, aren't you, Putter? So this is Putter. And he's sort of the medium boy, sort of the medium personality. Just medium. He's a medium kitty in every sense. And very sweet. And very difficult to film because he's facing the wrong way. Yes, you are. But Putter, I want to show everybody how cute you are. You look a lot like one of your uncles or aunts. I guess we don't know if they're uncles or aunts yet. Find out soon. There you go. Look how cute you're being. Okay. Good little lap kitty. All right, Putter. Let's go see Trifle. Let me give you a kiss first. Okay. All right, back to your cheese then. What's that? What are you looking at, Putter? Wow, that was a dramatic head turn. Wow. Okay. Back to his mousy. Those two are fighting in the litter box. DJ would not approve of that or of filming it. So here's Trifle. Trifle's taking a nap in the giraffe. For some reason, they all love the giraffe. And for some reason, the giraffe is always the favorite. It seems like every single class likes the giraffe better than the croca dragon or the pig. They all get some use, but the giraffe is the one that's most consistently used. I don't know why. Does it smell different? Does it feel different? They just like giraffes better? It is a mystery. So this is Trifle, and as you know, Trifle's the one, like I said, he wasn't feeling too well, but now he's feeling great, and if you've been watching the regular Kitten Academy live stream, you will see that he has been playing and running around the room and eating. It seems like his favorite time to eat is when Mom eats. He always watches for when Tinker goes to eat. Whenever Tinker goes to eat, he always gets up and goes and eats with her. He wants to eat food with Mom, which is really cute. He looks like he's tired out right now, though. He must have been playing all morning. Another favorite thing of his, of Trifle's in particular, is the hanging basket. He seems to spend a lot of time there, and I can't wait to get that moved downstairs because right now it's up against the wall, and every time they jump in and out of it, it bangs the wall, and I can hear it in Belle's room, and it gets pretty distracting. Anyway, Trifle, why don't you come out for just a minute so everybody can see you? So we'll get him weighed in this morning, which we haven't done yet, but he's been gaining weight, and I'm really happy about his progress. He's also, like I said, he's always willing to take a nap on my lap. He's always willing to take a nap anywhere, actually. He's kind of reminds me of Hal, and you can see that in his like half-lidded eyes, right? Just real calm cat all the time. Doesn't want to even open his eyes all the way. does. It's a very Hal way to be. If you guys remember Halibut from the fish class, he was the same way. And in fact, everybody thought maybe there was something wrong with him at first, but there wasn't. Just a cool cat. Too cool. So this is little Trifle. And probably due to the fact that we had to do some syringe feeding for a couple days, he seems like he's already the least hand shy. Wow, you guys are just really causing a ruckus back there by the litter boxes. Nice job. I'm sorry I woke you up, Trifle. Seems like you woke me up. Now what? Now, what did you want me for? Well, all your brothers and your sister are playing like crazy. Maybe you should get involved. What do you think? Put this back in the corner. There we go. Tinker. All right. Well, hey, look, we did another 20 minutes before we even knew it. I don't know how these things go by so quickly. Probably helps that I'm slow and haven't had enough coffee. That makes time go by real fast. So, Pandolin, just to reiterate, yeah, I'm going to try to move him to the main room. The plan right now is this weekend. I still have to do a little more painting in there, which I'm hoping I'll have time to get done today, but one way or another, I think we'll be able to get them moved into the main room this weekend, and I think it will be good for them. So that's my opinion. Of course, we'll get DJ's opinion on that tonight. You guys know everybody's doing great right now. Everybody in the academy seems super healthy. I don't want to jinx it, but things are good. And I hope you decide to tune into the regular Kitten Academy live stream so you can keep watching these kittens all day long if you feel like it. And Belle's Kittens all day long if you feel like it. If you're on our Discord, you can tune into extra cameras and watch the cats around the house. And I think that's it for news this morning. So thanks again. I will probably, there's no news tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. We don't do the news on Saturday. We do mailbag, and we're planning on mailbag at 10 o'clock. You have to tune into the regular Kitten Academy live stream to see mailbag. So that's at 10 KATZ. Don't forget, if you can't be online at 10 o'clock and watch it, you can always rewind later. And that's it. Yeah. Okay. You guys got it. Thanks again so much for joining me this morning before I've had very much coffee. I've had about a quarter of a cup, and I need, I don't know, about 100 cups more before I'm really rolling. So thank you, though, for spending this time with me in the morning. I really appreciate all of you. It's fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. And yeah, that's it. Okay. I will see you guys at Mailbag tomorrow, and in the meantime, on the regular Kitten Academy live stream and on the faculty stream for our Discorders. See, Trifle's like, oh, Mom's going to eat, so I'm going to eat. It was a fake out, though. She fooled you, Trifle. Okay. See you guys soon.